All right, what's up, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at SOFI on the daily chart. We're going to go over some key and major support and resistance levels, all right, using the Fibonacci retracements. And also, we're going to highlight some bullish divergence, which could be a potential entry for a short-term swing trade, okay? None of this is financial advice, and I do viewer requests every single week. So if you have any stocks you want me to chart up for you and give you some unbiased technical analysis, let me know in the comments below. All right. So we're looking at SoFi right now, and we have our swing low to our swing high up here, and we can see that it's giving us some very valid support and resistance levels. Okay, we came down to the 78.6 level. We found some support there, have been bouncing there nicely, and we have officially flipped it to a resistance level. Okay, we have fallen below 551, and that is now our current major resistance, as you can see on the chart. All right. But what's really interesting is that we have this trend where we're making lower lows. Okay, so you can see we have a low here, a lower low here, right? But on our RSI, we're actually making higher lows. Okay, so here's our first initial one where we got the nice pop and rally off of bullish divergence. Here's our first low, and here's our next low. Okay, so this is a low and a lower low, and on our RSI we have a low and a higher low. All right, so it's the opposite. We're getting lower lows on the stock price action, right, but higher lows on the relative strength index. All right, and what you see is that's what's known as bullish divergence, and it's a potential indicator that we may see some bullish activity in the future. All right, and what did we get? Got a very strong rally. Okay, up 66%. All right, off of that initial bullish divergence pop. Okay, then what do? We come down and we bounce again off of that trend line. All right, so let's look again. We have a low here and a lower low here. All right, so we'll go ahead and highlight that. All right, and you can notice that we made a double bottom bounce, okay, along this bullish divergence trend line. So here's our high, our higher, or here's our low, our higher low. We extend that trend line out to the right. You can see we bounced on it twice here, once and twice. All right, and we also bounced off of this trend line here once and twice. Okay, the first bounce was not as strong, but we did get a nice bounce, okay, from the 551 support level up to the 605 support resistance level. Okay, we come back down, we bounce on that trend line, and again we come up and face some resistance around that 605 level, and we come back down again, and now we've created another low. Okay, so going from our initial low here, okay, we have created two more lower lows. Okay, and we're created more higher lows on our RSI. Okay, so this is an area, okay, along this trend line here to the downside and along this trend line here to the upside, where you could look to potentially catch a nice little swing trade on SoFi or an intraday trade, however it is. Okay, but again, it's not financial advice, it's not guaranteed. Okay, but it is a very good indicator, and it's very nice if you have this in your arsenal. Okay, because trading is kind of like going to war, or it's kind of like a sport, right? If you're playing basketball, you need certain skills and, weapons in your arsenal, right? And you have to fine tune those, and everybody's skills and things are going to be different, right? Some people are the ball handler, right? Some people are the center. They're there to grab rebounds, block shots, right? So it's really up to you, or like, to pick your style. Okay, am I someone who likes to look for bullish divergence entries, right? Or maybe you're someone who looks for bearish divergence entries. Maybe you're a long-term dollar cost averager, or maybe you just think everything's going down, so you're shorting everything, or you think that this is a generational opportunity and you're just buying as much as you can, right? Once you actually have a little bit of a game plan, you can come in with some skills and some weapons in your arsenal, then you can go to battle prepared, and you have a much better chance of succeeding, right? So that's just my opinion, and this is what I see right now on the SoFi daily chart. I do see lots of bullish divergence across the market as a whole. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin real quick too. Okay, Bitcoin has been dropping really hard. All right, but we can see that we do have let's go over here to the 4-hour chart real quick. All right, and what I want to show you guys is, again, the same thing. Okay, we're going to look at the ovals, and we're going to see that we're creating lower lows, right? But we're creating higher lows on the RSI. Okay, so, I'm seeing a lot of this bullish divergence across the market. It's leading me to believe that, we may see a little short-term lived rally sometime soon. And, if you want to be a part of that and be able to capture that opportunity, right, and make some money off of it, you need to be prepared and you need to have some things charted up, and then you need to have a game plan with, okay, I'm going to enter here and I'm going to close my position here, either to take profit or to cut losses, right? Once you have a game plan, it's really easy to make some money and be a lot more efficient. Okay, so if you need some help with any particular strategies, such as maybe how to set a stop loss, or how to chart up bullish divergence on your own or bearish divergence, go ahead and watch one of these next videos, because I have videos explaining both of those.